Hello everybody, this is HK Gaming, and in this video I will introduce you to the ultimate laning phase tips and tricks as invoker, as these strategies will increase your chances to be crucial and potent, taking the advantage of your enemy mid laner. So let's get started. Ward control. Securing vision of enemy rotations will help you react to ganks and play more confidently in the lane. You can place the observer ward while you're blocking the creeps on the edge, so if your opponent doesn't have a sentry ward on the mid lane, he won't be able to notice it. And in some cases, if the lane is pushed, you can place a sentry ward in the middle of the river and an observer ward. He won't also notice that because his camera will be focused on the creep wave. Also, don't forget to keep placing sentry wards if you're facing invisible enemies like Riki, Bounty Hunter, Sand King, Nyx Assassin, etc. Number 2. Last hitting and denying. Invoker benefits greatly from early gold and experience, so focusing on CS and denying creeps will secure level and gold advantage. For the Wex Center skill build, use your Tornado or EMB to secure the range creep. You can also use Cold Snap to disrupt your enemy from taking your range creep. For Exhort Center skill build, Fire Spirit will surely help you out on last hitting, so keep summoning them and take care of their positioning so they won't block your pathway whenever your enemy hero is approaching you. You can also send your Fire Spirit to deny runes every 2 minutes or so, and it will be harder for your enemy hero to recover his mana and health, especially if they have bottle. Number 3. Regeneration Items. Having additional healing items in mana regen, like healing salves and clarities, is crucial to sustain more in the laning stage, because every creep wave is gold in experience, and you don't want to miss any of these waves. Number 4. Creep Aggro. It's one of the most crucial tricks to win the laning stage, because you want to stay high ground and you want to stay in a good position, and you should also creep aggro every single wave. There are 2 ways to creep aggro. The first one, walk towards the creeps, right click the enemy hero, and then walk back. The second one, also walk towards the creeps, watch the minimap. If there's an enemy hero exposed, press the force attack button, left click the enemy hero, and then walk back. Number 5. Constant map awareness. Always keep an eye on the minimap. Be aware of enemy rotations and missing heroes. Use this information to adjust your positioning in the lane accordingly. Number 6. Your tower is your best friend. Don't give up on your tower whenever your enemy heroes are ganking you. The tower will definitely help you out and turn the tide on them. And also don't forget to deny it when it's on low HP. Number 7. Proper skill build and itemization. There are certain heroes that require specific skill build. So let's take this case as an example. You already know that your enemy mid laner is maxing out his first spell and he didn't skill his second spell, so he's focusing on individual units. So the best way to counter this is to skill Exhort 4 times and Quas 4 times. In that case, you're gonna have 2 Force Spirit instead of 1. So always keep yourself mindful about your enemy mid laner skill build and items. Speaking of items, there's also specific items that turns to be effective versus certain heroes. For example, infused raindrops against Shadow Fiend. This item has charges, and every charge blocks 120 magic damage with 7-second cooldown. So every time Shadow Fiend casts his Shadow Rise against you, the damage will be reduced, and the item's gonna charge again till you consume all the charge, and then the item will be gone. Blood Grenade is also very effective against squishy heroes. You can use it to slow them and drain their health during your combo. Verifier and Magic Stick is crucial to turn the right click trade into your advantage. Magic Stick is optional, but against certain heroes that cast spells frequently, like Bristleback and Batrider, well then you should probably go with it as the first item. And against heroes that have high physical damage like Phantom Assassin, getting items that increase your armor like Ring of Protection is highly recommended, and it will help you sustain more against those heroes, and many more items that you can buy and adapt against specific heroes. I know that these items are cheap, but they are one of those options that you consider buying in the first few minutes of the game. And if you keep making good decisions choosing the right early game items, they will make your lane much easier and you'll be able to get your first big item much quicker. Number 8. Proper spells combo. Every skill build has combos, and your enemy hero opponent determine which one of these combos to use and to be the guarantee kill. First of all, let's count down our combos that we can use in the lane. The first combo is Cold Snap Tornado EMB, and that's if you're already prioritizing Wex over Exort. And this combo is really effective versus heroes that rely on their mana to cast spells. The second combo is Force Spirit, select all units on your keyboard, Cold Snap, and then Sunstrike in the direction that your enemy hero is running at. The third combo is Cold Snap Tornado Chaos Meteor, combined with Defending Blast. And don't forget to click Exort 3 times during this combo to get more spell amplification and the highest damage possible from your Chaos Meteor. The fourth one is Cold Snap Tornado Sunstrike. The fifth one is Cold Snap Tornado Ice Wall, and then you can cast Force Spirit or Chaos Meteor. The sixth one is Cold Snap, Alacrity, and Defending Blast. These are generally the most popular combos to use in the laning phase. Overall, you can cast any spell during the laning phase according to your enemy's movements as long as it's calculated. And last but not least, let's give you some examples of how you can adapt your combos against specific heroes. For heroes that have low HP and escape capability, Cold Snap Tornado Sunstrike is very effective. You can use the same combo against Storm Spirit and Morphling. And against tanky heroes, you can use Tornado, Ice Wall, Force Spirit, or Chaos Meteor, and Sunstrike. And against TA you can use Tornado, Ice Wall, and Chaos Meteor. Templar Assassin is immune from Cold Snap during her shield, so you can use Cold Snap after Ice Wall Force Spirit or after Ice Wall Chaos Meteor. Also keep in mind that every Wex skill point gives you increased movement speed, increased cooldown reduction rate, and +1 agility. And every Exort skill point gives you increased spell amplification and +1 intelligent. And every Quas skill point gives you increased spell lifesteal and +1 strength. And by understanding and adapting these features to your magics, you can get the most out of this hero. Let's take this case scenario that your opponent have Blade Main, so you can switch to Quas to lifesteal during Chaos Meteor. Switching to X will increase your movement speed and make you cast spells more frequently by decreasing your cooldown's duration. Switching to Exort will significantly increase your Sunstrike damage and your Chaos Meteor damage. So if you're prioritizing Exort, always practice Sunstrike during and after the laning phase to assist your teammates across the map. Finally, it's important to note that while these tips can increase your chances of a successful laning stage, winning the lane is not the only factor in determining the outcome of the game. Dota 2 is a team-oriented game, and success often depends on teamwork, map control, and decision making throughout the entire match. So always adapt your strategies to the specific circumstances of each game and be open to adjusting your approach based on the evolving dynamics of the battlefield. So yeah, that was it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Good luck with your gameplay and goodbye.